Hi, Carrie at American Arbitrage here, and I want to show you a couple quick tips that I use to ship out sports cards or Pokemon or Magic cards inexpensively and successfully. First off, you want to make sure all your cards are in penny sleeves. Each individual card, in my opinion, should be in a penny sleeve. You can get these as well as the top loaders, which I'll talk about later, at Walmart, on Amazon, I believe, several websites for baseball cards, and also your local card shop. Once you get your card in a penny sleeve, you want to put it in a top loader. I usually use used top loaders because I have so many of them laying around. Why spend more money? But they're very inexpensive. You want to put the card in the top loader. Sometimes the cards are going to be thicker. You can get different size top loaders, so do use bigger size top loaders if you have bigger cards. Now here is a very important trick that not everybody does. Oftentimes this is a tiny bit thicker because of the chrome style, so it's not going to slip out too easily, but a lot of times cards will slip out if the top loader is a little too big, or sometimes just because the card's a little thinner than usual. So what you want to do is grab a piece of tape and you want to tape this shut. This prevents in shipping the card falling out. You don't want the card to fall out because then you're going to get dings on the side and you're going to get a return, or you're going to have to refund them, however you guys do it. Now we got the card ready. Some people will put cardboard on either side of the card. Unless it's a super high value card, I do not find that necessary. It's a little bit of overkill. Now that's the tape. That's not like a crease or anything. That's the tape. It's a little bit of overkill, so I would not do that unless you have like a $50 plus card. Now that you have the card ready, you're going to want to get, what I get is a bubble mailer. Now this bubble mailer that I have, this one I got for free on eBay, is obviously big. Now what people have done is you can, fold it in half, but that's a waste. What I like to do is cut this up. And the cool thing about cards is with this size of bubble mailer, you can cut it 4 ways. Let me show you. Now see, I have 4 small, basically card size little mailers that I made. Now, this is the key with shipping in the modern era in general, is just keep your size exactly as close as possible to the actual size of the item. It helps protect the item, especially an item like this, which is not going to have many problems. But when you have boxes and you're shipping larger items, even if you have the boxes close to the actual size and a little bit of packing, it prevents things from moving around, and it's a good idea. But anyway, let's look. Watch this. You can just slip this right in to one of these. Now this one right here is a corner, so they're already sealed, but you can, some of them you're going to have to tape on 1, 2, sometimes 3 sides, or seal it with this. But you get this and then you just tape it up. Let me show you. Now this Aaron Jones optic card is all sealed up, ready to go. I'll print out the label and I'll fold it over on the top, so it'll have the name here, my name, the tracking label, and it'll go over. I like to do that, tape it right there, tape it right here, tape it right here. I think it adds a little bit of security to this, but this is thoroughly taped. I have never had an issue with anything falling out. It's awesome. Really never had an issue in the years and years I've been doing cards. I actually was selling cards before I even really did eBay, which I started doing eBay in earnest in about 2011. But back when I was in college, before I even knew about reselling really, I was buying cards on eBay and making massive lots and then shipping them out and making a few bucks. Really just did it because I loved it. But I've been shipping cards forever. This is just an effective, inexpensive way. Now, of course, if you're getting these and you're paying full price at eBay, I think 100 of these was somewhere around $28 shipped. You could get 100, and then technically, if you have enough single cards to sell, you could have 400 shippers out of these if you cut them in 4. If it's a little bit more cards, you can cut them in half, or you can use the whole mailer if you need to. Also, they sell boxes. Let me show you some kind of boxes that you could get if you have bigger lots that you're selling. Every card shop under the sun sells these boxes. This is a little bit longer, so this would be like quite a few cards. But what a lot of people do is, say you had maybe 50, 100 cards, you could get some cushion in there. A lot of people use kind of like these sponges to fill in the space. But the card shops will sell ones that are like that size and that size. And I do that if I'm, doing partial sets, near sets, or complete sets would go in a box like this if they were, not in their original box. And a box like this typically is going to be under $1, I believe. Sometimes $1.50, and the smaller ones even less. So the shipping cost on the boxes is a lot less than you would think. And here's the company that you can get these from directly if you're interested in that. This is a 550 card count, so that's basically like a basic set like of Donruss or Topps, but you can get them smaller as well as large as well as bigger if you want to just store your cards, or you want to send 3,000 or 4,000 at a time, which you can do as well. Hey guys, I hope this helped you out. Remember, sports cards have been a part of eBay forever, and right now they're scorching hot. They're as popular as ever. If you want to believe that, or maybe you want some proof of that, just go to your local Walmart, your local Target, your local Walgreens, and see all the basketball that is empty. They have the little boxes that hold the basketball boxes in packs. They're all empty. You can't find them. Zion Williamson, John Morant are so popular right now, you can't even get the product unless you go to a card shop and pay 2-3 times what it initially was retail. So I hope this inspired you. I hope it helped you learn a little bit about how to ship these cards inexpensively and effectively. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, I'm going to be doing some more. I have a couple videos I'm working on, a what sold video. I have a garage selling video from when I was in St. George, and also a thrifting video in Vegas I'm working on. So there will be more videos like that up shortly, so stay tuned, like and subscribe down below. Thanks, guys.